So let's go more into the difference between Yahweh and El Shaddai. Yahweh, the God of cannibalism and child sacrifice. Hey guys, this is Jacolia of Jacolia Gems. Thank you for once again coming back home, family. For those of you that happen to be new here, welcome. I definitely hope that you hear something today that will persuade you to stay. If you have not already done so, exactly what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and share it to your social media platforms. So we're going to make this a really quick video because a lot of you guys are still in denial that Yahweh and El Shaddai are two different deities, okay? So Deuteronomy 28, 53, and 57. Mind you, this is the covenant that Moses began to enter into with Yahweh. The covenant of Abraham had nothing to do with all of these edicts that you begin to see in Deuteronomy 28 at all. The book of Leviticus was also written and given to the Levites. The same Levites who Jacob told us not to go into their secret assemblies and into their council because they kill their own. This goes beyond what begins to take place with their sister when she was assaulted. And so when we also begin to trace down when we're going to get to the book of Jeremiah, this was in Babylonian captivity. This is going to be in 589 BC. This is also going to be seen in Ezekiel 5 and 10. So let's get it. Deuteronomy 28, 53 through 57. So these are the punishments and the declarations that is seen in the time of famine. And so while we could stop asking so many questions when we realize that people are serving the God of the book of Genesis, the second chapter, and not the good God of creation, just like Yeshua came to warn us about. But hey, what do I know? Verse 53. Deuteronomy 28 and 53. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body. The fruit of thine own body is your baby, your placenta, your life force, your seed, the flesh of thy sons and thy daughters, which the Lord thy God hath given thee in the siege and in the straitness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. So these single parent households, this so-called black on black crime, all of these things are written in the book of Deuteronomy 28. Because the Israelites went into a covenant with Jah, the moon god in ancient Egypt, who was worshipped alongside Set, who was worshipped alongside Osiris, entering into Egypt in the 14th century BC. Abraham was born in 1492 BC. So this is all happening around the same dates. So this is one precept where he literally said you're going to eat your babies. Leviticus 26 and 29. And it reads as such. And ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat. That's enough. I shouldn't have to read nothing else. Jeremiah 19 and 19. I will make them eat the flesh of their sons and their daughters, and they will eat one another's flesh. Ezekiel 5 and 10. Let's go ahead and read that. Ezekiel 5 and 10. Therefore the father shall eat the sons in the midst of thee, and the sons shall eat their fathers, and I will execute judgment in thee, and the whole remnant of thee will I scatter into the winds. That's more than 3 precepts, but we're going to continue. Lamentations 4 and 10. And we know the Lamentations was written by Jeremiah. So these are happening during the same times. The lands of the pitiful women have slaughtered their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. 2 Kings 6:28. This is the messages that y'all pastors should be preaching on Sundays. So you could hit my Cash App with an offering. 2 Kings 6:28. And the king said unto her, What aileth thee? And she answered, This woman said unto me, Give thy son that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. So we boiled my son and did eat him. And I said unto her the next day, Give thy son that we may eat him. And she hiddeth her son. Okay. Yeah. So this is Yahweh, not El Shaddai. Let's not be surprised about anything that begins to take place, because this is what the God of this world calls for. Food for thought.